Hi everyone, welcome to my week 5 presentation where I'll be going over a training video for my workplace. This training video is intended for the filter wash cart. The wash cart is used periodically when the filter media membranes become fouled and is in need of cleaning. This video will go over general procedures, proper PPE usage, and a quick video tutorial going over one complete wash cycle. It is highly recommended that the operator review the standard operating procedures that have been made for the filter wash cart so that they may become familiar with the equipment and operating procedures and steps before proceeding. The following steps must take place before the wash cycle can begin. First, the operator must place all filter inlet MOV valves in the closed position. Next, the filters that are to be cleaned need to have their filter drain valves opened. Next, the operator must connect the wash cart communication and power cable to the electrical panel. Next, the operator must connect the chemical hose leading from the wash pump into the chemical spray bar for the filter. And finally, the operator must fill the chemical tank of the wash cart with water and the chemical to be used for the washing. The first wash cycle will consist of a mixture of sodium hypochlorite followed by a wash cycle consisting of a muriatic acid solution. Whenever the operator is using or handling chemicals, it is important that they use proper PPE. Required PPE for this procedure is a face shield and chemical gloves. Optional and available PPE is an apron and an N95 mask. This video will demonstrate the operational controls for one full wash cycle. So here we want to make sure that all the filters are in the closed position, the MOVs. You open up the filter that you're going to be cleaning to make sure everything is in the right position. Now you walk over to the filter control panel. You make sure everything is in the right position. We see that our chemical tank is connected in green, full of water. You want to enter the influent valve and switch over from run mode over to test mode. Now we need to make sure that the filter is in standby mode, as demonstrated here. Now we want to make sure that the filter inlet MOV valves did not open. So we walk back over to SCADA and make sure that the valve is still closed, as can be seen here with this red valve. Valve is closed. We can walk back over to the filter control panel. Filter is in test and standby mode. Our chemical tank is green and connected. Now we will go over to our filter disk. We will hit the enable button and hit the start clean cycle. Now we can see that there's a timer running down, 180 seconds. This means that the chemical wash cart has started its wash cycle. We will check one more time, make sure that the filter inlet valve is still closed and has not opened. Now we may go outside and walk over to the filter. As you approach the filter, you should see the filter rotating, and you should be able to hear the chemical wash cart running, as well as observe chemical being sprayed out of the chemical spray bar. As you can see, the filter drum is rotating and the chemical spray bar is spraying chemical onto the filter media. You want to inspect at this time that all the filter nozzles are in place and that none of them have popped out due to high pressure. You also want to go and examine the filter wash cart to make sure that the chemical level is getting drained. We want to make sure that the pressure is between 20 to 30 psi. At this point, we could take off the lid and inspect the level inside the tank. When the level gets too low and it triggers that low level float, the wash cart pump turns off. We want to make sure we add extra water into the tank so that we use up the full 180-second wash cycle. MOV valve is still in the closed position. Drum is still rotating. We can see that there's a lighter color now on the filter membrane. It was dark. At this point, the filter wash cart has turned off because the chemical level has dropped below the low level float. Low level float is here. We want to add more water to make the pump kick back on and use up all the chemical that's in the tank. Now that the level has increased, we see that there's still more chemical being sprayed out. Once the 180-second wash cycle timer counts down all the way to 0, the filter drum will stop rotating, and that is the end point of the wash cycle. The filters have stopped. The wash cycle is complete. Now we could go ahead and rinse the filters and either perform one more bleach cycle, wash cycle, or move on to the next step, which is the muriatic acid wash cycle. That is the end of this training video, and here are before and after pictures before the wash cycle cleaning, before bleach and acid washing, media membranes dark and fouled, and after both wash cycles, you see how the media becomes white and is ready to be used again. Hope everyone had a great week. Can't wait to watch all of your presentations.